Thanks again for tuning into yet another video. We are unboxing the 4-inch marine tower enclosures. So this is what I call speaker pods. We're going to look at what's inside. Maybe you guys are wondering, maybe you guys are deciding, hey, should I buy the 4-inch or should I buy the 3-inch? What should I go with? So I got these on sale. These were $100. Normally they're $200. These were supposed to be used, but I mean, I peeked in there and man, these look like they're brand new. So somehow I got a really good deal. So these are weatherproof. You guys can see here, they're rain, dust, waterproof. These are the enclosures, of course. You have two different options. You could get them in chrome, or I don't think these. I'm not sure what this color is. Satin, gloss. I'm not sure. You can get them in chrome, or you get them in black. I got them in black because my Lowrider S is all black. So let's see if we could look at a few details here. Not too close for the camera. Not too sure. So black 4-inch enclosures. Here are the measurements of the speaker pods, in case you're wondering. We have 4 inches on the thickness. The pods themselves are actually a little bit over 5 inches, and with the bracket itself and the speaker pods, they're 7 inches. So that that is a difference between, of course, just the other ones. I'm not sure if it's gonna have it, but of course the inner speaker is close to 4 inches. You guys can see there it's 3 inches. It's super close to 4 inches, so 25 over 32 on the hole itself. So I believe this actually changes if you don't do the little swivel arm, just the clamp, kind of like what you see here. It's gonna be slightly shorter. So I'm using the swivel so I can move the speakers closer to my face. That way I could actually hear them. So we have, of course, the measurements, and then we have a few little specs and features. Like I said, this is marine power sports, weatherproof enclosures, square or round tubing with supplied brackets. So let's go ahead and see what's inside. We have some instructions that you guys can see, detailed instructions, pretty neat. You also have the clamps, the inserts, kind of change to change for the diameter of the tubing that you're mounting this on. You can mount it on your engine guard, on your risers, handlebars. You can mount it pretty much anywhere. So yeah, we have, of course, like I said, a couple instructions, details. The actual swivel arm itself has teeth, so you don't have to worry about it loosening or anything like that. Of course, we are using Loctite on most of this stuff, and it just gives you an idea of how to kind of move stuff around and get stuff well situated on the bike. So let's go ahead and open it. What do we have here? You could use these as templates if you're installing something on the bike and you have to make holes or stuff like that. And let's just say these were speakers, you could use this as a template. So let's go ahead and we'll just do one because the other one's going to be exactly the same. So it looks like all the mounting hardware is inside the speakers and inside the pods, or the enclosures, or the towers, whatever you want to call these things. So well packaged, you guys can see, a lot of protection, and it's a high gloss, very nice. You also have a little gasket here. This probably adds to the weathering or the weatherproof. Just having a little bit of extra cushion, a little bit of a gasket in there, kind of like on my saddlebags. This seems to be about the same material on my lights. I have brake lights on my saddlebags. So we have, I'm not sure what this is, just insulation. Do you put this in the speaker to insulate? I wonder. I don't know. I'll have to look at the instructions and probably some tips. And here are some of the inserts, like I mentioned. Okay, so here's a square tubing insert, and the rest of it is yeah, so I'm guessing this is probably 3/4. This one's probably 1 inch, and it goes up from there. I believe, does it have it? No, it doesn't say. I believe you can mount it onto or up to what is it, 1.5 inches or 1 3/4 inches? What does it say? I'm not too sure. It doesn't say. But here, the clamp must be inside. So you have the inserts, so you can mount it on your handlebars, risers, engine guard. You can mount them pretty much anywhere. So you do have some speaker wire, pretty neat, high quality. You have the little insulation, the little sleeves to kind of protect your contacts, so you don't short out your speakers. That's pretty good in case, you know, due to the vibration of the bike or whatever's going on, then, you know, they don't come out and then make contact or whatever. But it looks like these are the same size. No, one's shorter than the other one. That's a little bizarre. You know, these look like good quality wires. I'm not sure how long it is, but they look pretty long. So should I just measure it for you guys? Yeah, let's measure it real quick. Alright, so these are 5 feet 60-inch wires. That's pretty long. So these are 5 feet. We're not gonna need most of this because of the placement of the amp, but you have about 5 feet of this speaker wire, which is pretty neat that they provide you with a speaker wire. But you know, I will be using this. Okay, so this is 5 feet. That's sufficient. That's, you know, that's good enough. So these are also metal, which is, you know, quality right here. I wish these were in black, but yeah, it's a metal material, so that's pretty good to see that. And we have a few washers in here. This looks to be the clamp that goes on the inside of this. You guys can see the little hole. Let's try not to lose any of this. And then of course we have the clamps themselves. That's how big the clamping area is. It's got an odd shape to it, right? So what do we have? Yeah, we have 1 1/4 inches. So you can mount these max, probably, you know what, you could probably max them out at 1.5 inches. But if you want full contact of these clamps, it'll be 1 inch, 1.25 inches. Yeah, I say 1.25 inches. So I believe you could mount 1.5 inches. So there's that. And then of course you have all the inserts. Depending on where you're mounting it, you'll be able to use that and have a good solid contact. So like I said, these are metal. Nice, very nice. So that's pretty much it. What's in these? What's in the box? Of course, the other speaker pot's gonna have the same thing, so we're not gonna look at that. And these are made in China, so you can see that right there, made in China. Kicker. This is so you could, of course, relocate the logos on the back. I really don't care because the fairing's gonna be covering up all that stuff. So you could, of course, I mean, you could change the orientation of the logo by, you know, undoing that screw, and then, you know, it's just moving this back plate. So there it is. In case you guys were wondering, of course, like I said, the other one's just going to be the same thing. You have everything you need, the instructions. Stay tuned for the install videos. You have all your mounting hardware, and like I said, you have the washers in there so you can get a good solid contact. You can even provide you with the speaker wire, and of course that goes right down there. So this is the mounting location, and then your speaker wire. So everything's enclosed. The speakers, like I said, it's sealed, so you just have a little bit of peace of mind when you're leaving the bike outdoors. You know, kind of like myself, I don't have a garage for my bike, so they stay outdoors. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for tuning in. You guys stay out there, stay safe, stay tuned for the installs. We have more more installs coming your way. So thanks for watching. Life's a risk. Get out there and ride. Later.